fave show. In case you've never seen it before, and if you haven't, welcome to HSN. What we do is in our 10 fave show, we highlight the 10 hottest or key products of the day, and they can be in any categories. We do particularly have quite a few in electronics, and in this case, in our home office. Take a look at this printer, because this printer is singly one of the best printers you will ever have an opportunity to have at your fingertips, especially in your own home. And I want to show you some photographs that have been printed on this printer. Not in, when you think about the fact that this is not printed at a professional kiosk. This was one of the very first, our regular guest who works on this, Bill Duggan, said this was the very first photo that was printed from his cell phone. He was so impressed with the quality of the colors and the rainbow. I mean, this is a picture that you would frame and hang up in your home. Let me show you a couple of others, because that picture is not singular. You can see how beautiful these are. And these came from your printer at home. Look at these strawberries. It looks like spring, doesn't it, in the middle of winter? Like almost like you can reach out and grab one. Look at those apples, and look at the color on these. And the print is so good, and the color is so good, partly because of the ink that's used, but also and you're getting ink, but also partly because of the dots per square inch that you have here. The more dots per square inch that you have in a printer, the better the image is going to be. You have 9,600 dots per square inch here in this printer, and that's why this is gonna be one of the best that you have ever used, particularly in your own home. It is from Canon, and it's an all-in-one. So you can see what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the 5-sheet of the 4x6 photo paper, so that's just to kind of get you started. You're gonna get full size of the black, yellow, magenta, and cyan ink cartridges, and when you run out of those colors, you don't have to buy all of them again. You can just buy the color that you ran out of. So it's a money saver. You also get the Inspiration Software Elite download voucher, where you can see TaxAct 2015, Greeting Card Factory Deluxe 9, Office Printing Essentials 2, Better Photography 101, which really helps with all those pictures that we're taking. But this is superior quality printing. And it's hard to believe that you get all of this quality, all of this capability. Look at that. Even, if you're printing information for maybe flyers or for projects and things like that. And I want to show you. Normally what happens when you print something is the very first print is really good, but the last one gets a little bit faded and fuzzy. This was the first print. This is the one that was on the bottom. This is the last print. Do you see how they are both perfection? This is from, can you believe, a $79 printer. It is hard to believe, but it's true. Because typically with a printer this good, and remember, it's not just a printer, it's not just a photo printer. Of course, it will print your documents, but it's also a copier, a scanner, and a fax. Easy to use. It's one of those that you can lift up if you want to. You can have like the flatbed, and we have some things in here that we've printed out. So you can use it that way. You can use the document feeder where you can feed the documents in here. You can use it as a fax machine as well, and you've got this really great, nice large screen size where you can really see what you're doing there. You can see start and stop. I love the fact that this is intuitive, and it's not one of those kind of printers like that you have at work, where all you know how to do in that printer at work is put the paper in. After that, if anything changes, you have to call somebody from the IT department. You don't have that issue here because it's intuitive. The screen tells you everything that you need to know. The buttons are easy to find and find what you need. You can print wirelessly, so this is a printer that will work with the latest phone that you have, cell phone, the latest tablet or laptop that you have, and of course with your desktop computer. If you do want to plug it in, you can easily do that. You've got all of this capability, all of this quality for $100 less than what our regular HSN price is. So if I showed this printer to you and said, it can do all of this. It prints photos, it prints documents, it copies, it scans, it faxes, you get all of this extra software, and it costs $302.87, you'd say, yeah, I expect it to be good quality. But when you see that it's only $79.95, you might be thinking, $79.95? Could it be any good? Don't let the low price fool you. It is fantastic. And think about this. It's from Canon. Normally, when you think of Canon, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Pictures, cameras. Some of, when you watch YouTube, and a lot of those YouTube bloggers, the cameras that they use are Canons. A lot of the cameras that we use here in the studio are Canons. They are some of the best. You've got a Canon wireless printer for $79.95. It's free shipping, so that's a savings of about $16, which is great. Took $100 off of our regular price, and you have